Note, epilepsy warning, part of this video contains rapidly flashing images. I will warn again in commentary as we get closer to that segment. Hey all, welcome back to Skate Story. I'm Incetic, with me is Blank Tester.
Hey kids, how's it going?
And Tyler Lasagna.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh my god, welcome back. You're here at the very end. We're going to the last chapter of Skate Story.
But we skate damn good.
Yeah.
Fro 2 was so small he was almost a keychain.
Yeah. I think you actually said the same thing about Lil Z just the other day.
I did, in fact. My wife does, in fact, hang on my key ring sometimes when I pull her out of my pocket.
Uh-huh.
She's a very little lady, but I love her.
Yeah.
So, this is the final chapter of the game. We've already been swallowed by the eternal centipede, and we need to wake it up from the inside.
Yeah. So we have to skate our way through, and we've gotten back to our normal self. We had all that self-doubt, but we've picked ourselves back up, and now we need to pull sick tricks. Oh wait, I already said that. I can only do it once per playthrough.
That's true. Speaking of picking ourselves up out of self-doubt, Tyler, how you been?
I've been doing pretty good. I'm happy to be involved in another commentary video after.
Of course.
I don't even know how long it's been, but anytime skateboarding's involved, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. Have you played any good games recently?
Nothing skateboarding related, because not a lot of great skateboarding games. Anything. I replayed Resident Evil. That's pretty much like the only thing I've played.
Did you see on the day that we're recording this, they released a trailer for a new Resident Evil movie directed by Zach Kreger?
Yeah, dude who did Weapons.
Weapons, Whitest Kids You Know?
I have not seen the new trailer, but I'm telling you, I'm so absolutely stoked for anything that dude does. So we will be seeing that.
So my brother is actually friends with some of the guys from Whitest Kids You Know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Because he got into like a script writing seminar with them or something, and then he knows Sam from the group. Nice. And it's really cool that Zach is like really spreading his wings into horror. And I think people have always said this, that like comedians tend to have a good eye for like timing, and horror is like all about timing and emotion. So
yeah, we saw it with Jordan Peele, too.
Yeah, Jordan Peele. And even, like, dramatic actors who were comedians before they were dramatic actors. Like Robin Williams is always pointed to as, like, his dramatic roles were always really good. So, same sort of thing. Oh, this part was tricky.
Yeah. No, my first time, Bob was watching my first time playing through, and I just sent it because I didn't even think that, there's a path off to the left.
Yeah, he just flew off the thing. You still made it, I think.
Yeah, I made it.
So, you
it's just one of those funny things where, like, only with the hindsight of or the foresight the second time around of knowing there is an actual path do I remember to stop for it.
I forgot how fucking psychedelic the music is.
Yeah, look at this. It's all like twisty and turny.
It kind of reminds me of like some of those Mario Kart tracks or like F-Zero.
Yeah, especially
actually
like
F-Zero more than Mario Kart.
Yeah, especially like Mario Kart 8 where they started doing more like diagonal or driving
anti-gravity
up
things,
on crazy surfaces. Yeah, no, exactly. I know you're
Yeah.
When are we getting a skateboarding racing game?
I mean, wasn't that Downhill Jam?
Yeah, but that was like 2006.
Yeah, if you want to play a skateboard racing game,
go back to 2006.
Yeah, go back in time. All right.
Yeah,
well,
I mean, we got
for
like
a long time.
we've gotten some arcadey stuff for like snowboarding recently, but yeah, like skateboarding as more than just simulations. Skateboarding needs to get a bit more arcadey again.
I mean, skateboard racing is not a huge real world thing.
That's true, yeah.
So it would be, you have to kind of invent it whole cloth.
Downhill Jam Remastered.
What are we eating exactly?
I'm not sure.
The surface of the ice at the bottom of the
Centipede's eternal maw.
I think, yeah.
These towering red prisms were frozen blood clots.
It breathed in a chilling void.
Same.
Oh. And here we go, another boss battle, baby.
So, the wind stokes your flames.
Yeah, so it's one of these kind of like, you've got to reach the points requirement while also going through one of those like transitive gauntlet kind of areas.
This is intense.
But you get a lot of speed and your board's on fire and you're going. The fate of, I don't know, you and all your friends.
I don't think anyone's fate is
Coney, because he's also there. And oh my God. Was that a rock and roll to fakie or 180 or whatever? I don't know.
That certainly was a thing.
Yeah.
It did happen.
Yeah, again, there's no vert in this game, but there are quarter pipes you could ride up.
And there's glass you can shatter into.
Yeah, shatter into. I love how, like, so it's the subway and all of our friends and also Coney is there. Like, it makes me think of that meme where it's like, bro thinks he's part of the team. You know? I want someone
like
to
really
take that and Photoshop Coney in. Yeah.
It's like, there was this kid, I think I've told this story before. We were in high school, and our friends Mitch and Mike were sitting at a table before school, and I was sitting there with them, and a very annoying kid, I won't name, walked up and sat down at our table, and Mitch stood up immediately and said, I have to go do my math homework in the library.
Yeah.
And I stood up and I said, I'll help him. And then Mike behind me stood up and said, I also have an excuse, and walked away.
The moons!
When the moons hit your mouth like a big piece of
ice.
Ice, yeah.
That's, something.
Skate story.
Yeah. That's Skate Story.
That's Skate Story, yeah. I think we did that before. Well, the lake is melting. I think
someone in the comments did something like that.
Oh, someone in the comments did it, yes. Sorry, I don't want to take credit for your shit.
Right. No,
that's a copyright strike.
Okay, now just like 300 more. Okay, just like 40 more. Oh, yes! Yes! No.
Oh, right, the 1-4.
Yeah, you had 14774.
Yeah, that would have been the dream score.
An incredible thing. Okay.
You remember back in like the Steel Donut when I would just steal jokes off Twitter and say them? Like, I always was like, what if we got big enough to have enough comments and like enough content from other people that we could just farm those for all of our jokes, you know?
I mean,
like if you guys say bangers in the comments, I'll just steal what you say and and that'll
like
be
people
our
make a
commentary.
living off of that realistically these days.
I mean, we could definitely do that now if we just like started streaming, and instead of telling jokes, we just put the story on screen. People start reading ahead and writing their jokes in the comments, and we're just reading chat.
Yeah.
I think you're onto something, honestly.
I don't think we are.
Yeah, it's not really a
I think you
react,
recreated
but it's
something.
more.
I think
again,
we may
just
be
like,
off of something. Our rockers, but
tis.
yeah. Well, the eye mouth blinked.
The moons thawed from the ice.
Gimme.
And more giant. You know, there's been that big, like, people getting obsessed with mega structures and whatever, and I feel like this plays into some of that, but.
Yeah.
All right,
I feel that.
here we go, baby. It's us versus the Centipede.
Boss battle time.
Boss battle time. And, oh, that's a lot of health.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pull out all the stops.
And you only have like a minute and a half. Okay.
A minute and a half. And
Good luck.
Yeah, pull out all the kickflips.
yeah, I gotta bust out nollies and all that sheesh.
Yeah,
oh, well,
you got
1174,
combos
that's kind of a blessed amount of points,
That's good.
right?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
if you combine 1s, 7s, and 4s, in general, let's go.
Oh,
Oh, no.
my God, here we go. Oh, my God.
Oh, my
Buckle in,
goodness.
everybody. It's getting insane out
He's
here.
waking up
Yeah, he's waking up.
to ash and dust.
All we're doing is pissing it off.
I don't know if you're gonna
Is
make
this
this
like
yet.
that
34
Imagine
seconds.
Dragons song where he wakes up?
Yeah,
Radioactive?
to the ash and the dust.
Yeah. See,
And then
ash,
he
dust,
wipes his ass and he slaps
ass, and
his nuts.
slaps his nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe those
I
are
don't
the
think
lyrics
that's the
that
lyrics,
Imagine
guys.
sings.
Yeah, no, that is it.
Mr. Imagine. Last
Yeah,
name
no,
Dragons.
Imagine and Dragons are the two dudes in Imagine Dragons.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Funkle Brothers, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
Bob, you and I have talked. You think Gar is the better one, but
prefer
I
Gar,
like
yes.
Simon more.
Yes, I am
I
very
like
much
Hall more
of-
than Oates, you know?
Yeah. I like Cosby more than Nash. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we just kind of pissed it off.
Is this supposed to happen? When you wake up in
we
Eternal
lost the boss
Centipede?
battle. This is the bad end.
Oh, right, yeah, you're supposed to do more than, well,
The bad end, it shows whole. That's not
Oh.
so bad.
I mean, you know, on Monday I got butt fucked by the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Context, please.
I went to the ocean. I was standing at the beach, and it was very, very cold. And I was trying to, like, you know, stay warm, so I was running around on the beach. And then I stood there with my back to the ocean, and a wave hit me from behind, pulled my pants down, left a little deposit on my butt, and 2 days later, Poseidon didn't even call me.
Were you? Sounds like you were just doing your best Dan Henschel impersonation.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I did sprain my ankle doing it too. So,
Yeah.
so this sucks. You've been sucked into the black hole.
Yeah. No, okay.
With
You're
no callback.
obviously not supposed to win that. I don't think it's even possible. But
Leave a comment below if you think it's possible.
Well,
and then again, I kind of want to ask Sam, like, you know, how much of this was just like part of the metaphor and how much of this is just cool ass ideas? You know.
I mean, I think the two can both be feeding into one another, you know? Like, have a metaphor, take it somewhere, see where you feel like it should go next, just based on what's cool, and then see what that means.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
That's kind of how I write a lot of my stories. Like, I once I get to a place where I'm metaphorically happy with it, I then think, what would be cool to happen next? And then whatever I think would be cool, I try to make it work into the metaphor. So it's like, oh, if I think a betrayal would be cool right now, it doesn't really make sense for the betrayal to go this way, but it would make sense for it to go the other way, like with the characters that I've got. And then I can see where thematically that lays out too.
Well, we've got kind of a lot of explanation from the
Yeah, I
rat
mean-
about the
Yeah,
devil
I
and
think-
the moons and
I think the story's pretty clear. right? The devil took the moon to keep us from sleeping.
Classic move.
Yeah. I think Sam, I wonder if Sam will ever write a book of poetry. That'd be nice.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is written really well.
Yeah.
I'm enthralled, and I'm, 9 parts into this.
Right.
The star-eyed rat, by the way, is Rabby. His true form is a rat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. He's very ashamed about it, but... yeah.
Do you, I hate to do this kind of lead-in. Do you want to talk about the story you mentioned?
Oh, okay. I mean, if I have time, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, I got visited by Mormons recently. And I love talking to the Mormons. I love talking to the Latter-day Saints. I know their scripture quite well, even though I'm not a believer, because I've actually read it. And it's got some interesting things in there. And so I like talking to them. This is the 4th set of Mormons they have sent, the local church. The previous 3 sets have all been turned away with a variety of questions that they never came back to answer. But this time, I was talking to 2 Mormons, and one of them, we were just talking about moral responsibility in general. Whether you bear moral responsibility for things you do and things you know. And I said, I used that phrase, moral responsibility for things you know. And he was like, what do you mean by that? And I was like, and I thought he would have an obvious example. The false moon. Good. The example I gave was, if I know someone is a serial killer, I should do something about it. I'm not saying what that something is. That's up for you. That's up to this, moment to moment you can decide. But if I find out someone is a serial killer, surely I will do something about it. I feel I have some moral responsibility. And he said, I don't know about that.
What?
And I was not expecting any pushback at this point, so I was like, huh? What do you mean by that? And I asked it, I gave him a more concrete example. I said, you believe me to be a nice person, but you only met me today. Let's say I'm sitting in front of you and I tell you, you guys are not at risk, but I love killing. I love the feeling of blood on my hands, and tonight I'm gonna go killing. And then you would do, and he said nothing. And I was like, okay, that's consistent with what you just said. I just want to follow this where it goes. Let's say tomorrow morning, your friend next to you, Elder Ward, shows up dead. And above him, in blood, in his blood, in my handwriting, it says, Elder Davis, this is your fault. Do you then bear any moral responsibility at all? And he was like, no.
This is insane.
And I told him at that point...
this sounds like those arguments like Christians have on Twitter where they're like, atheists are completely immoral, if they want to fuck dogs and whatever. But
this does get somewhere. I know
Okay.
This sounds totally made up, but this is I was really confused, because the next thing I told him was this is going to be a great conversation for you and Elder Ward to have in the car on the way home. How you guys, you're not going to do anything about me potentially killing him tonight. But after all that, after we talked for a little bit more, and I said, I think I do bear some responsibility if I know about it. I think I should say something to people who I think are at risk, or say something to authorities who might be able to stop them, etc., etc. And he finally just said, I don't really believe that. I just said that to see where the conversation would go.
Okay.
Which feels like a massive backpedal to me.
That's
I was just leading you on the whole time.
But if it's not a massive backpedal, then I'm not sure what the point... are you trying to convert me?
Yeah, because once again, it's like he was acting almost the opposite of how these usually, religious versus amoral kind of conversations go.
I believe that my position as a person is all that's required for me to have at least some moral culpability in some things. So I'm happy to say that it's not all everyone else's business. It's not all everyone else is doing, and I can just do whatever I want. Right? I bear moral weight for the choices that I make. And I was thinking that was going to be a common ground place we could start at. Because the point I was actually trying to get to was that, like, my instinct to try to do something when I know something bad is about to happen doesn't require me to believe in XYZ. Right? Like, this happened entirely because of the way I feel about the world and think about the world. And it didn't, you know, that's where I was trying to go. And it didn't even get there because he, I guess, I don't know, I guess he just doesn't mind. I mean, I don't even know what the purpose of the conversation is if, like, hypotheticals aren't even entertained.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, weird. I feel like maybe he realized that, like, not that it was a lose-lose situation, but that
he was wasting his time.
That you were going with something kind of out there.
So safe to say you're not going Mormon.
But still weird to literally say, no, I would not do anything about it.
I mean, what is even, like, why would he, like, so did he think I was gonna go, great, me as an atheist, yeah, I also wouldn't do anything about it. We're just the same. Is that what he thought I was gonna do?
Don't know, but I'm excited to see, who they send as the 5th squad.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see. The 3rd squad they sent, they came and I asked them a question about whether animals have souls. And the guy said, we thought you might have a question like this for us.
So they're actively
So I've
discussing
got somebody on standby who can help.
Why are they so adamant about getting you?
I don't know. I think it's because I haven't explicitly told them not to come back.
I was kind of joking, but do they actually, like reference their previous attempts?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yes. And so this guy says, I thought you might have a question like this. And the question I had, by the way, was like, when I see my cat rub up against me, he's happy. I can tell he's happy. When I see my friend smile at me, I can tell he's happy. How do I know that one happiness is true and the other is mechanical? How do I know that one is like a real thing, like humans have souls and animals don't? How do we differentiate? How do I differentiate them? With the tools I have? And when I asked this, they were like, oh, we thought you might have like a tough question like that. We have a guy, he's actually a little sick, so we're gonna call him.
Okay.
And I was like, you don't need to do that. I don't want to put him out. And they called him, and the guy sounded like he was dying. Oh. He was like, what's going on?
Oh,
and
that's an actual guy. That's not like, we totally have a guy. We'll send him next
No, they
time.
called him. They called him on the phone, and he's like, yeah, what's going on? And I was like, I asked my question, and he was like, well, that's a real thinker. You know, I'll have to get back to you on that.
I don't think he will, bro.
Yeah.
And then he never got back to me, and they never came back.
He probably died.
Yeah,
sorry to interrupt the story, but oh no! We were this close to escaping, but the centipede got to us and got to the subway.
This is the centipede's tongue, and it's pinned us to the ground.
Yeah, it's completely pinned you. Like, this is epic, you know.
The skater cannot move.
Yeah, cannot move. There's a board. It's just out of reach. Skater's soul started evaporating.
No.
It's like, oh my god, all hope is lost.
Indeed. No, if you try pressing buttons, nothing happens.
There is one thing you can do, and that is get faked out by another line of dialogue coming up. But yeah, no, you need to eject the skater stream.
Yes, so you return to the dream world, and you can see it there.
Yeah, the centipede has even invaded the skater stream.
And at this point, at this point in the game, if you go back to the other levels, this would be the time to like go back and collect stuff if that's something that matters to you, that kind of thing. because finishing the boss battle with the Centipede after this point, this is the point of no return, where after you beat the boss battle, it'll reset your save. I believe.
Or
that's what it was
actually
when
going to
I
say,
played the game.
Yeah, maybe at the very start, but now the options for staying in the hub after you complete the game or going to New Game Plus is a lot clearer. So this is the last time before you go to the final boss and blah, blah, blah. But if you want to push on and do that,
it's not as difficult.
You do have the free roam option afterwards.
Okay,
yes, but this is like the final boss.
There's the contract.
Yeah. Oh, and also another epilepsy warning note. I know I gave it at the start of this video. This boss is the same thing as in the previous episode where there's flashing lights when you do damage to it. But
like that.
Yeah. But all right, yeah, here we go. And yeah, so we've got to, just do a ton of damage to it, ride through basically all the locations. I mean, we were telling the story, but you saw basically going through and fighting all the moons in their own little gauntlets again.
Yeah, little mini versions,
Yeah, this is really cool. Like, as you see, you're going through previous hubs, you're going through all these corrupted areas where the Centipede is now a part of all of them, and yeah, you need to, of course, find and stomp on it. And okay, like the previous boss battle was like, okay, 2 boss battles ago was unwinnable by default, but this is actually, I'd say, harder than the rest of the game.
This is an actual boss battle, yeah.
Well, and harder than the rest of the game. Like, I failed this the first time playing, and I am not doing very good here either.
Yeah, it is a pretty tough boss battle, but this one is like one you're supposed. Like, this is not an unwinnable one. You are actually supposed to win this one to proceed.
Correct. It is just actually genuinely tougher than the rest of the game.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what it should be.
Yeah.
Just like in my favorite fan fictions, fighting tongues is a central part of this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You remember that? That was like such a big part of fan fiction kissing writing.
Oh. I was kind of continuing the goof, but yeah, fighting tongues or finding any way to describe kissing aside from actually kissing.
Yeah. What's ocular is for eye. What is mouth?
Mouth killer.
Mouth killer?
Yeah, it's got to be mouth killer. Mouth
killer is what you describe Sylvester the cat, the cartoon character, getting yoked.
Yeah.
That's
By the
crazy.
way, I've got to ask, because this thing is happening to me, and I want to know if it's happening to you guys too. Do your ears ever, like, do this thing where they, like, pick up, like, sounds that, like, are in a rhythm together, and, like, the sounds sound good together, and maybe sometimes, like, there's a person's voice with them, and you enjoy it? I don't know what that's called, but...
That's called, I don't remember. It's happening right now. It's happening right now in the background of this video, but I don't remember what it's called.
I've never heard of that.
I think it's called Music or something.
Yeah. Anyway, I genuinely thought I was gonna fail this. I was kind of getting to the point where I was like, okay, do I just pause and restart and cut this out? But
nah, Chief, you got this.
Yeah.
Easy. 37 seconds. You got this.
I mean, you gotta hit
big
of a joke
tricks.
Today. And I think the thing that I realized was, like, I started incorporating manuals a little bit more at the end. Because, like, you don't think, like, oh, manuals, they do a lot. But, I mean, they stop your combo from degrading. And they add a little bit. And I think doing that actually got me it. And, with less than 15 seconds left.
14:44. I bet you there's a 7, 1 digit over.
Yeah. Oh, but we do one last 360 flip and smack that Centipede.
Oh, shit.
Kill that shit.
Yeah.
For the subway!
That don't even make sense.
What, smelling beautiful?
Yeah, smelling beautiful. How do you smell beautiful?
The same way that girls...
Tyler, don't look now, but your wife is right behind you.
I did look.
Is she mad at you?
She ain't even there, man.
Okay, I was thinking she'd be mad that you said, how can anybody smell beautiful?
That's rational, though.
Right?
I feel as though my wife does smell beautiful.
Yeah, so then you do know how it works.
I don't, but I'm willing to say it.
Okay, you're aware that it happens. You're not sure how it works. That's fair.
It's witchcraft.
Yeah,
right.
That's fair. I mean, not fair to you, but...
It's all right, man.
I guess it's fair to you. Hey, can I tell you guys a joke that I thought of today?
Sure.
You guys, I need to punch up the ending. Maybe somebody, or punch up the beginning. Maybe somebody can, in the comments, can punch it up. Okay, here's the joke. So, I was at a restaurant and something really funny happened. But unfortunately, the story doesn't travel well.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at.
Get it?
I think it's perfect.
Right,
Okay.
right. I see what I see what you're getting
the
at.
story
That
doesn't
kind
travel
of,
well.
Yeah.
By the way, you get to play as the subway.
Yeah.
Skittering around.
Yeah, so it's the epilogue. Yeah, where'd the skater go? We defeated the Centipede. I can't do this thing where I lead the viewers on. How do people do this?
I don't know, man. It's like you just have to act like a kindergarten teacher and imagine we're all stupid.
You basically just have to narrate what's happening.
But yeah.
It's like, yeah. But yeah, you're the subway searching everywhere for the skater.
Yeah. I mean,
through all the environments.
Yeah.
This is what we really came here for. Subway Story.
Subway Story, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to find a good place somewhere in the LP to say Scream Story, but I never could, so I'm just going to say that right now.
Scream Story, yeah.
Scream Story, also Scum Story, all of those.
Getting stabbed by the Eternal Centipede and then being pinned in place, that could have been a Scream Stories moment.
Yeah, yeah.
That could also have been a stunned story.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at this. This is the big loops.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird. You are controlling the horizontal of the subway, but the vertical is entirely along a path.
Yeah, I think it's just like flat across the surface or whatever. Like hovering above the surface or something. That kind of looks like what Poseidon did to me. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, the shards of glass raining down high above the city. High above New York City. Which
New Pork City.
Seen so many times. Yeah, New Pork City, my favorite Smash Bros. Brawl.
Fucking horrible level. Worst one. Oh, and then you get to be the slug.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot. Yeah, so you're reborn as the slug.
Reborn as the slug. Yeah. Slug Story.
Hell yeah, Slug Story.
Yeah, but no, it's basically that kind of thing of like getting reborn as, like a frog or something without any cares in the world,
Yeah.
We've saved everybody.
What do you guys wish you'd be reborn as?
What do we want to be reborn as?
Yeah.
A cat,
I think
I don't know.
A snail.
What do you want to be reborn as?
I'm thinking worm.
Worm, yeah. Because you've already talked to your wife about it, and she would in fact love you if you were a worm.
You know, I'd just be worming it up, man. I don't know what would be going
true.
on.
Who gives a shit if anybody loves me? I'm a worm.
Exactly.
Yeah. I
get
love
stepped
me.
on, whatever.
That's actually, I think, the biggest thing about being a worm. I think people forget, like, would you still love me if I was a worm? Well, yeah, but, like, as a worm, you wouldn't even care about that, you know?
True.
Yeah, no, people always ask, would you love me, and not, would I love me?
Would I love me if I was a worm?
Yeah.
And the
Would I
fact
have
is,
body dysmorphia as a worm?
You have to love yourself.
I don't think you would love yourself as a worm, and I also don't think you'd have body dysmorphia as a worm. I think you would just be fine.
I'd just be a damn worm, man.
You're just a worm, yeah.
Like, it's raining.
Awesome.
You guys want to hear something else weird?
Yeah.
So I was talking to my enemy the other day, and it was his birthday, and I didn't wish him a happy birthday, but I did tell him that I just asked him if he was going to also, like, say something to his mom, like, be extra nice to his mom, because, like, I've been thinking about it, and, like, your birthday is something that you share with your mother, because your biosystem left hers on that day, so she was even more present for it than you were. So, in a way, you should be thankful, or at least, like, acknowledge, like, that was cool of her to do. And this dude got mad at me.
He's your enemy, man. Also, crazy opening to that.
Yeah, he told me to kill myself multiple times a while ago, and he only recently unblocked me to see if we can, like, put it all behind us. And I never told him we could.
Can you put your beef with your
at
mom
the time,
behind
he was
first?
like, can we still be friends? And I said, I don't need a friend who will tell me to kill myself.
But I do need an enemy that would do that.
Yeah.
That's why I consider him my enemy, but I also don't really, I don't have to do anything. Honestly, I'm not even really, like, picking on him or I'm not talking to him anything weird. I'm just, like, I'm not wishing him a happy birthday, which, by the way, the day after his birthday, he sent me a message at 6 a.m, fishing for a final thank you for the birthday wishes. Like,
I love that.
Like,
I like the
yeah,
mentality
this guy
you have,
always
though.
wants the last word.
Well, I don't know if that's what he wants. That's fine, I guess. He can have it, but, like, what does he want from actually interacting with me? Why did he unblock me?
Yeah,
I love the mentality of having an enemy, though. That's, like, the funniest thing to me.
There's not enough time to explain this whole situation on recording.
I mean, I have enough time to explain this part. He blocked me for saying that the reason we were still talking was because, and I admit I was being condescending here, I shouldn't have worded it this way, and the sentiment itself is pretty condescending. So fair enough, I was being condescending. I told him, part of the reason I'm still talking to him is because it doesn't seem like he has anybody else to talk to. And he was just like, I don't need your pity, block. And I said, okay.
Please wish me happy birthday.
Yeah, eventually he did need your pity.
3 months later, he wants me to wish him happy birthday.
I wish start making enemies now, man. That sounds fun.
Yeah. It's like certain people will try to make you their enemy. So, I don't know, man. I didn't try to make him my enemy. I'll just send this picture.
You just, I don't know, to talk to him more, refuted him like did others, whereas everybody else just immediately blocked him and never said anything.
Yeah. I mean,
wish me a happy birthday.
I told him on his birthday, instead of telling him happy birthday, this is maybe mean. I guess somebody can tell me in the comments if I'm being mean. I sent a picture of a toilet, like a clip art picture of a toilet, and I said, all right, well, I better get on with my day. I have a huge dump to take, and my toilet is excited, parentheses, real picture.
I'll put that on screen if you blur out his avatar name. Not like they're explicit, but just,
Yeah. And all he said was, well, have a nice day, talk to you later.
I don't do any viewer questions or interactions. So, like, do any of you have just, like, that guy who...
Oh, like a crazy dude
keep around or at least keep up with just because they create weird situations or cause some drama or such that just enrich your life, kind of, you know, by giving you, you know, something to look at that's like better than just going through your regular life, you know. That was a weird way to put it, but like,
can I try to reframe your question a little bit? I think I'm most people wonder why I like to keep people like this around in my life, and it's because I like just a little bit of chaos. I like having a little bit of chaos in my life just at arm's reach.
Right.
I think it helps too, like when you have like that certain like negative aura in your life to like work against, to be like, I don't want to end up like that. So yeah, I'm working my way to be away from that.
I feel like an absolute fucking failure when I look around at how cool my friends are, and I think you guys fucking rule. And then I feel like a little idiot. And then I get to look at this guy, and I'm like, oh, I'm not so bad. Could be a lot worse.
Yeah, I got friends like that.
I guess I missed you. But I wish you happy birthday. It's all when you get the chance. Alright. Peace.
Was that a voicemail?
Yeah, interesting.
Huh.
Thank you for playing.
Epilogue. That's New York City mapped onto a sphere on its own?
Yes. Yeah,
so
all of like the city backdrops you've seen, yeah, all have been New York City, you know, at night with all the lights. I mean, we've talked about, because Sam Eng has talked about how, you know, New York City has been such a prominent part of his life that he made it, you know, pretty prominent part of kind of the, not the setting, but like kind of the background.
Oh. On June 20th, Sam posted something on Instagram that sort of maybe... Holy shit, that's sick. 7 weeks ago, by Sam Eng on Instagram, got to visit Grasshopper Manufacturer and meet Suda51.
Whoa.
That's sick as fuck. He bought him a mango tea.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That's well, so cool. Well, there may be some Skate Story DLC coming.
After you complete the game, yeah, it sends you, if you hit continue, it sends you back to the Skater's Dream, where now the sinkhole is filled in, and you can walk up and see, like, the contract, and there you can say to go into New Game Plus or stay here, and
when I played the game, that was not there. Yeah, when I played the game, it was not, it was flat. Oh, man. Do 100 tricks right now.
Instead of do 100 push-ups, it's like do 100 360 flips. Yeah, it's crazy. Like both my playthroughs, I finished with maybe, well, you saw 1,300 and 1,500 tricks. There's an achievement for doing 10,000 tricks.
Jesus.
By the way, the skybox, I guess, has changed over to the city as well.
Yeah. So, so that was the end of the campaign, but we do have a bonus video, you know, going back through, well, I mean, exploring the Skater's Dream more than I ever did, you know, in this LP, and then going back through for some, you know, collectibles that I missed, and just some other things. So, yeah, we have a bonus video that 3 of us are going to be on, so stay tuned for that.